I am positive because I make space for everything else. You can have all the joy because you know the sorrow, you know the pain, you know the fear. You have to have all of it as a part of your life. um and but yeah, I strive every day to get back to that happiness moment.
Big show today, guys. Happy to be with you.
Gabby Bernstein, a role model for a new generation of spiritual seekers.
For you right now, what do you believe has been the greatest source of resilience? Like what has supported you most in your truly in your ability to be moving through something so difficult?
Yeah, I that's easy. I think of Nick.
Okay.
I know that if he was looking down on me, I know he's looking down on me. I know he's right beside me every day. Um, if there's any resilience in me, it's like it's him, his voice going, "Get up, come on, let's go." Create, explode, thrive, succeed, be an amazing mother, do all the things I know you can do. Live for me, live for him, live for us, and keep thriving and keep doing all the things you're meant to do and meant to be. That's my number one.
Yep. Yep. And you feel
That's
it.
how I honor him. Yeah, that's how you honor somebody that's gone. That's how you honor their name. That's how you carry on the legacy, and that's how you know he'd want me to live my life for
Yeah.
sure.
And you show up with such a smiley face. You really are such a bright spirit. So you're kind of the epitome of what I would call like a super attractor, because you are so devoted to feeling good. And it's not doesn't mean that you override yourself when you need to feel bad, no, but that's actually in the pursuit of feeling better, right?
Right.
So I witness you as this just bright light, like you're just this like beam of light, and you're like a human Elsa, and like, you're just
Thanks.
so and and it's like, you know that to be able to lean into that kind of light and that kind of love and that kind of joy, even after all that you've been through, is a practice, and it's a commitment, and it's a daily gig. And so, and it's not fake. Like you show up and you're in a good place, and then you show up and you're like, okay, this is the truth, guys. And then you're actually genuinely back in that good place an hour later. And like, that's you. You have the most special skill, which is, you have the ability to lean into love. You have the ability to lean into joy quickly.
Yeah, the ability to lean into sadness, the ability to lean into fear, to lean into loneliness. A great I just interviewed someone, and she said I am positive because I make space for everything else. And I was like, oh my gosh, her name was Nora. I was like, Nora, yes. I was like, that's exactly it. You can have all the joy because you know the sorrow, you know the pain, you know the fear. You have to have all of it as a part of your life. And but yeah, I strive every day to get back to that happiness moment. And it's funny because, like, even in, like, I shared with you yesterday, I'm sitting outside the Plaza Hotel thinking about my wedding, crying. And but in through the tears, then I started remembering, like, how beautiful my wedding day was. And I was like seeing Nick and I, in front, like taking pictures and laughing. And like, so then you're happy, and then you're crying, but you're happy. And yeah, it's a big mix of all of it. But I do strive to stay on the upside of life. Always. I always have. If I look back as like who I was even as a little girl.
Right. And what's beautiful is that the upside of life isn't absent of the tough stuff. So it's like you see it as one and the same. And that's what I'm hearing back. And it's almost like, okay, I can be in this experience, and then as as quickly as I just got into that experience, I can move into another experience. And I think that being able to really embrace all those emotions, especially when things are tough, is is resilience, right? It's like that is the process of grieving.
Yeah.
There's going
Yeah.
to be good days, there's going to be good moments.
Yeah. Yeah.
String them together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So day to day now, you are, co-hosting the talk. You're launched this New York Times bestseller. You have this little guy. You're 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 really thriving in your life. And is there a vision for where you want to go? Like, it's not just career wise, but just life wise. Like, do you hold a vision of like what true relief looks like or freedom looks like from this pain? You know what I'm saying? Like, or you
Yeah.
just keep it in the day. I hope you're enjoying this show. And if you want to get more Gabby, you can click the link below, subscribe to my Dear Gabby podcast on Apple, be the first to know when the episodes drop because they come out 1 week before the video. And you can download it to your phone, listen to it while you're driving, while you're cooking, while you're working out. You can just get more Gabby wherever you are. And if you feel called, leave a review. I'd love to hear from you. Now let's get back to this episode.
That's a good question. I think it's keeping it in the day. I mean, I definitely have, goals for myself, of course. I love vision boards and 5-year goals and outlandish crazy goals. And they're all out there, but I think day to day for me is more so, where I'm at. I love creating things. I love being an entrepreneur. I love, trying to, continually beat myself and my own ideas, and so I think it's just day to day. To be honest, right now in my life, I'm very, very, happy, despite the other part of my life that is like, you know, what the happened, and where is that and why did that happen? And that really sucks. And boy, I miss him and I wish Elvis had his dad. Yes, of course, that part of my life is there, but the other part of my life, is probably the best it's ever been. And I feel very, very grateful for all the things that I get to do right now and for keeping busy because God, that saves me. And I have a gorgeous home that I love. And I feel very much like, and I know it sounds weird, but I think after living in New York for 19 years and just kind of never feeling like an adult, I feel for the first time in my life like I really am an adult right now. I can take care of myself. I can take care of my boy. I can pay my bills. And I feel very much like I actually have, for the first time in my life at 39 years old, like the best grip on my life that I've ever had. And that is actually very rewarding. So it's kind of like a very weird twofold right now?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and it's a testament to the way that you live. When we can move through things when we have the energy that holds us up, right? So
Yeah.
you got out of it, and now you're getting out of this experience, and you've come through it with so much grace. If you like this video and you want to get more Gabby, check out the next one right over here.